but suddenly the whole image has opened up. And when do you know when the sketch is finished? It will tell you. The more you draw, the better you will understand. I want to do something entertaining here. So I'm grabbing inspiration from a lot of people around here, but you gotta be brave. I believe in you, so I believe you can do this. And it's okay at the start to really grab a hold of something and start detailing it, because the more you do that, the rest you can relate to it. Again, it's all about relationships. As you may know, I have a course out where I explain all of these perspective sketching fundamentals. There are other courses as well where I explain more the sketching process and perspective. So if that is anything you are interested in, hit the link below. We're here in San Diego at the Gorilla's cage. So we're gonna do some thumbnails first. Imagine this is the pages of the sketchbook. Here's a crease in the middle. Our horizon line is pretty high. I'm gonna put it high for some drama. Okay. And I think I want to get right here the vanishing points, our first vanishing point. And I'm mainly thinking about composition right now. Third vanishing point. I would like to get the people here. So here is our first glass wall. And then have our extremes here, right? So first I want to get the idea, and then I'm going to try to push it a little bit more. So here there is these benches, the stairs here, people sitting here, this. Maybe some people standing here, and you can have another person sitting here. And here could be a person way in the foreground. And then right here, we could have more people on these benches. So something like this. And then here could be for the gorilla, more people looking. So now you see that I really planned these. I think that's sort of a fun idea to do. So let's go in very, very lightly right here, pretty high, do our perspective lines, and then we get our extreme, even more extreme here, and then another one, and then here, and then here, and there's one here. During the middle of the middle, because we did our extreme, it's easier to find the ones right there. And then we can distort it even more by going all the way here, and then all the way there on this side. And then you can draw all the little help lines that can show depth as we recede towards the background. Suddenly the whole image has opened up and we can start adding people in this space. So maybe do a little portrait of this lady with her hat as a foreground element. So I'm grabbing inspiration from a lot of people around here. That's about composing a picture. Even if you think in a moment, oh, this stinks, I made a mistake, you just have to continue and trust that you can make something out of this. And here you have some cast shadow from the hat. And here for the folds, you can see there are always like points where the folds go. Normally if I draw the hands a bit too big or it feels too clunky, it's like that's kind of a cheat, like I give them gloves. We can capture her. I do see she has some glasses, so I'm gonna incorporate those. It's very forgiving with ball pen, because unless you draw like this, you immediately go and you press really hard. But that is the fastest way to draw, actually. But you gotta be brave. I believe in you, so I believe you can do this. It's better to get all these shapes reading as fast as possible, because the faster you can get something solid, then you can start relating other stuff around it. She's no longer here, but I can look at other backpacks from people. And by doing that, I can fill in details. These figures are in the foreground. I'm going to spend a little bit more attention on them. I don't need to detail in the background because it will serve as a contrast. You can come in there and add more texture, which now indicates a light source coming from there. And it's okay at the start to really grab a hold of something and start detailing it, because the more you do that, the rest you can relate to it. Again, it's all about relationships. Get those occlusions here. Occlusions are these black lines right here. I want this line to be much thicker because it is more in the foreground. And when do you know when the sketch is finished? It will tell you. The more you draw, the better you will understand, is this finished? Same about style. I wouldn't worry about style. Style just comes automatically. It's like you develop your own personality. You're gonna steal things from people along the way, but your style will become apparent after a while. So here with the patterns all over it as a flat entity, I'm gonna draw a person here. And if you make a mistake, that's okay, because you're gonna draw so many lines that the mistakes aren't really gonna matter as much anymore. Hello everyone. I'd like to mention that many of you watching are not subscribed to my channel. So please ring the bell and hit subscribe so I can do more and more videos like this. Thank you so much, and let's continue. If you don't have something in front of you that you can draw, then you can always count on your memory. I'm using my own hand as a reference right now. You're your own best model. The more I detail in the front, the less I have to do it in the back. And I used to render everything and go in with hatching for everything, but I don't see it as that useful anymore. The more I can say with the least amount of lines, I prefer that. The glass goes here. Right here is actually a nice element. It creates the window here, because then we're starting to create depth and we're starting to define the cage. The division of this entire illustration in time is probably most to the setup and the foreground. So once you have that, it is actually quite amazing how little effort you need to put in all of the back and the rest. I love drawing these little details. Pose this guy is in. I'm sort of like sitting on here. I would have never drawn something like that. And that's kind of cool. I wanted to get a stroller, something like that. Another person here pointing at something. And I just saw a lady pass by with sunglasses on her head. So let me give her some sunglasses. And here we have that occlusion. See, like the further things go in the back, the less I have to detail now. But now I can finally indicate the floor plane here. See, now it's starting to come together a little bit more. This lady in the foreground needs a lot of details, so I'm probably gonna work on that a little bit. These panels from the windows. Then here there is this bar above the horizon line. With this grid, we can come in and do these sort of things. Some trees here, some plants. It's really easy to get lost, so if you focus on just one element at a time, then it's gonna be way simpler. And here I kind of messed up, and that's the way it is. You can't get everything right in every drawing. Then the trick is to learn how to navigate that as best as you can. I hope this motivates you to go draw outside as well, because after all, even if I'm not really drawing something that stands still in front of me, I'm still outside and I'm not inside, which is with my work a blessing, because I'm sitting inside the entire time. So every time I get a chance to go outside, it's a good excuse. We should all go more outside. It's not because we're practicing art that you need to stay inside. The longer the drawing goes on, the more my patience grows thin. So I think that's also what you're witnessing. I think I'm just gonna give him 3 hands. He has 3 hands now. It is what it is. Day at the Zoo drawing. This can work as a nice framing device. I can still put anything I want in there, actually. It doesn't need to be a gorilla. I think I got lost in a trance. So here, I'm finalizing, I think, the little figures here. And I can start to draw what's in the cage. So you can be much more looser when it comes to those characters, because you detailed them in the front, so you don't need to do it anymore in the back. I want to do something entertaining here, something more special. I want it to be more absurd, trying to get this hair as dark as I can so it becomes the center of attention. Smudging a little bit, making this dark. Do another one in the background there. Here you see her head is here, so the other centaur's head is here as well. I don't know what centaurs eat, so probably there should be something for the hay here. Here's some things for the trees. I want it to be a little bit more fantastical. I want it to be a little bit more humor to it, because I always like a little bit of humor. So I ended up going for the centaur decision, because I also felt comfortable drawing that. And I thought it would be funny. So I think what we can learn from these days, it's good to come to the zoo and draw and get inspiration from real life, because there were some poses here, like this person, that I would have never drawn anyone this way, leaning on the balustrade like this. I thought it was really cool. I learned some other details, but I would have never drawn a lot of these things, including the layout of this entire image, because that's just something I cannot draw from imagination, and it's also not something you're gonna find on the internet. So it's really good to get out and come to the zoo and draw stuff. I just keep touching up this image because I can't leave it alone. In the end, it's your creativity and your imagination that will always set your work apart. Thank you, everyone, and that concludes this day at the zoo. And yeah, I hope you got something out of it, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you for joining us. Peace out.